Alright, welcome everyone to Operation Steel Chalice. We are going to encounter a very hard mission here. A couple of remarks. We just got ourselves power armor, as you can see. Shiny new suits of armor, which will keep us hopefully healthy throughout the whole mission. We also upgraded a couple of our grenades. And our guys are back from the sick bay, so this is more or less our A-team that we can field. We will need to protect the device in order to stop a major breakthrough of Advent. We are still having 3 more red bubbles, and I want to keep as much time as possible before I need to assault the next facility. That's the reason why we have chosen exactly this mission here.
Hostile forces are already moving to destroy the data tap installed nearby. We need to lock down the area and secure the device at all costs.
Let's take a look. The optimal situation would have been we find high ground. Ah, that's here. Ooh, that is good. We will fight our way towards this high ground. It's also a pretty good vision blockage, so if there are mobs, packs behind here, we can just enter it, kind of fight a little bit here, and then go on top of it and fight the rest. So our general game plan will be to conquer this tower and then have a good shot here. Second part of our general game plan will be to use our battle scanner as soon as possible.
Enemy sighted.
Don't even need to use it, as it seems, because we already sighted the enemy. But anyhow, I want to know what is going on here. Appears to be more or less quiet, so if it's a very difficult mission, there need to be more enemies, that's for sure.
Heading there now.
I expect 15 enemies here. Let us shortly check what the hack reward would be. Gains control of random enemy for 2 turns. Yeah, and it has a 100% chance, so I mean, why not? If we are really in trouble, that's a fair chance. Secondly, let's see how Haywire would look against this heavy mech. And I'm honestly at the moment more looking for a stun than for a control. 100% stun. Now that would be a good engage. Or if they have engaged us, that would be a good crowd control. Our high hacking score really pays dividends now. Have you seen how we easily can get this, the smaller rewards basically with 100% chance? I mean, that's good.
Good copy. Moving on target. On the move. Closing on target position now.
Affirmative. Moving out. I'm on it.
Got it covered. Roger, I've got my eyes on it.
Chat is making fun about the gremlin and why the aliens never detect it. It's a stealth drone, dude. That's why they never detect it. Okay, so that's an Advent officer dealing shots there, or an Advent trooper. At least someone with upgraded magnetic weapons. So we don't want to take too long here.
Moving on target location.
Whoa! Holy macaroni!
Enemy sighted.
That's exactly the kind of tech that we do not want to trigger, that's for sure. So let's take a look here. We do have a mutant and a Viper, which is currently moving towards south. We do have a Viper, Stun Lancer, Shield Bearer combination that's moving northwards. We do have this mech and the other Shield Bearer kind of mingling here. 3 packs. So my take on it is, if it's 2 packs, no problemo. If it's 3 packs, just take a little bit more time and wait until we have a better,
Let's do this.
a better chance. No need to blindly rush into it.
Orders confirmed. Moving out.
Although one of the things I need to add is, it is very, and by very I mean really tempting to pull the trigger and go for an all incendiary grenade, which is probably going to nominate itself for the grenade of the year afterwards. Shit, that's a lot of damage. I mean, we can't wait forever, that's for sure. If we now trigger, it's 2 pods. Let's calculate. No, if we now trigger, fuck it, it's not 2 pods. 1, 2, 2, 2. Okay, if we now trigger, it's 2 pods. The problem is really this guy here. Like, the mech is doing some sick damage. Fallback solution is gain control of a random enemy and then all of them will hopefully focus on that random enemy, but they are activated afterwards. So yeah, I'm trying to kind of prevent this from happening. Now here's the idea process. We do have 4 enemies that will be triggered if we now engage. These guys behind here, not going to be triggered, at least not immediately. He can only see 3, so that's about it. From the danger rating, Codex, always first target. Muton second, and then we go for the Vipers. Also, we could use Kill Zone, but no, that would be suicidal. Let's try to be realistic. Okay, come on. I need you now, bro. You need to hit. And you need to hit hard. Boss is the only one who can see this godforsaken codex. Here we go. Fuck it.
Not even close. Cover's blown.
Gas bomb does 7 to 8 points of damage. Here's the thing, although it says that they are immune, the initial damage of all of the bombs is always applicable to all of them. So yeah, First things first, both of these codices need to die. Like, there's no other option, guys. Codices, if you see them, that's the first target. Priority number one, higher than sector pods or whatever. I mean, these guys are just nuts. Don't want to mess with them. Okay, and since we need to speed up now a little bit, I am more willing to take grenades here than I normally would be. I mean, it's not necessary to take grenades here, by no stretch of the imagination. But we don't want to miss shots, nor do we want to prolong the fight any more than needed. So I just killed the Viper, basically.
That was good. Found something.
Good job. We took 2 grenades. A couple of other shit happened. If we would move here, that would trigger the Andromedon. Don't want to do that right now. So let's use a beacon trigger instead. I guess we need to straight up man mode this mission and go for a full-fledged engage on these guys. And by full-fledged I mean like right now. The transmitter will hold on for 3 more rounds. So what we are going to do is we will YOLO mode this mission now. So first single action, gain control of a random enemy for 2 turns. Might be the Andromedon if we are really lucky, might only be a shitty trooper if we are not so lucky. Let's see. Or if we're really unlucky, it's the injured Viper.
I've got access.
What did we get ourselves? Oh yeah, we got ourselves a trooper. Good lord. Why couldn't it have been this mech, or this mech, or the Stun Lancer, or the Shield Bearer, or this one? Why did it need to be that little trooper? I mean, yeah, of course, he's an elite trooper, and I guess he will fearlessly charge into all of them, but he's not even going to survive the next round. That's just an illusion. Not going to happen, bro.
Moving out.
They are positioning themselves in the house. And the grenade is not far enough. Wow, unlucky. We have an advanced autoloader, so yeah, now is the time for the autoloader, and it's also the time for a solidified kill zone to maximize the amount of damage.
Securing zone.
Alright, next up, Haywire Protocol. If we could get that mech, it would be a very, very pleasant add-on. Like, we would have a mech and a soldier here without even paying for them. So that's a 50-50 chance, and increasing the stats will be not optimal, but it's also not nasty. So yeah, control gained. Here we go, guys. That specialist is doing some sick moves. And imagine the pack. They just lost their soldier. Imagine the pack, they just lost their soldier, and now they also lost the mech. Mind controlled? Alright. And the boss is taking some really good shots. I like it. This plan is working to its finest. Ah.
I'll get him next time.
Let us conceal ourselves so we can move up
I'm on the move.
without problems. Just want to move him up for next round without running into the danger of immediately getting dumpstered here. Viper would still be the best target, I suspect.
No problem, boss.
But I do have also a second idea, and if that one works, I'm really pleased. Not enough targets. I mean, yeah, gas bomb could kill the Viper and the Advent Trooper, but a gas bomb into this region, which would like kill all of them. That's the oh! I do have an idea. I do have an idea. Maybe we can let the wet dream come true.
I can handle that.
Just a little bit short. I guess I prefer to just remove cover instead. That one kills the Viper, will damage, shred, car explodes.
Grenade!
So yeah, that was solid. And since he can't shoot that far, I instead go for a beacon. Just to make sure that we do have enough alternatives. Let's kill that mech here. Wow, it's working out so well. We are decimating them. Have we mind controlled the Andromedon? That's impossible. Perfect, all of them move outside, which will make the gas grenade in the next round even more juicy. Oh lovely, yes please. Stand next to each other, I like it.
Knock the wind out of me.
How is this even possible? I mean, there was a soldier in the open and you ran all the way here just to stun the heavy? Guys, there's literally a soldier here. Okay, let's see what we have hacked. Wow, the elite trooper and even the Andromedon. That's not even funny anymore. This is going to be so sick. Alright, let's start. We want to move him here to make that even more painful.
Menace 1-5, we've got a line on the target. Move to protect that gear at all costs.
He should have taken a shot at the tank here, just saying. So I am not really clear why he has rejected to do that, and instead, I don't know. Let's kill this heavy lancer here for a second.
What did you expect?
I first of all fix the defense and make sure that my guys here are safe, and then I'll play around a little bit with these with the new tools that we acquired.
Go medical.
I have no idea how I got the second hack. I thought it said gain control of a random unit for 2 turns, but what it obviously did is it gained control of 2 random units for 2 turns. That seems to be the reason why I currently control as well this nice gentleman. So it is time for some acid bombs. Soften these guys up a little bit. Such a lovely skill, and they even got acid burned. Next up, let's definitely move into the acid. Yeah, because why not? Alright, this one here could qualify for the gas bomb of the year. Only thing I need to make sure, no, the console is not in range. So yeah, here we go.
Grenade out!
Grenade out. Oh my god. I don't even know how much damage this is. I have never seen such a satisfying grenade.
Closing on target position now.
Rusticated, yes, I do have the acid grenade, but I was more happy with my poison grenade, which I just used. I guess it was a 60 damage poison grenade, maybe even more. Oh no, to be precise, I don't have acid grenades, I do have an incinerator grenade. I failed to get acid grenades, but I'm still trying. But currently I do have something equivalent. Because I control an Andromedon, which is quite nice. Let's kill the shield bearer.
I'll get him next time. Spotted.
He's dying from the acid burn and the additional damage. Wow.
About to get burnt to a crisp.
Oh, I forgot about this loot. That was really bad. Should have taken it. I was so hyped with all of this burning going on and all of the special effects here. Simply forgot about the loot. Shouldn't have though. Alright, let's start with moving in. And yeah, I guess a solid fist strike never hurts. Good, so much for the shield bearer. And now we need to soften these two guys up just a little bit more.
Hostiles are down and the area is secure.
Or not, maybe it's just enough to control them and finish the mission, so yeah, why not? That was a little bit more YOLO mode. Rusticated, you have you've missed quite a nice start. Like the mission started and there was a mech besides the control station, so it received a lot of damage. And after round 3, I decided, okay, fuck it, let's go in. We mind controlled basically 2 units, and then we even hacked the 3rd one. All of them clumped together in the next round. We grenaded them for in minimum 60 damage. I don't know, I guess there were 9 or 10 units, all of them receiving 7 damage and follow up gas plus a lot of acid, so that was sick. That's a question from the chat. Do I think that incendiary grenades are worth it? The answer is I gave an answer or an analysis before. In my very personal perspective, they are the worst grenades of all the custom grenades that you can have. They look great on paper, but they are super shit when it comes to real execution. Because what they do is they do not only affect living targets, so codices, specifically all of the mech units, etc., etc. All of them are just taking the initial damage, so that's already a minus. Because one of their side effects is that they suppress all of the special abilities, and where you really want to have it is with the codices and yeah, with all of the grenade throwing monsters. And now, secondly, I mean, they offer the option that they reduce the enemy movement to 1 turn. But if the enemy already sees you, they can still take a fucking shot. So I don't see really a penalty. The gas grenade, on the other hand, deals a shit ton of damage, keeps on doing it even afterwards, has a penalty, movement penalty. The guys cannot take shots correctly. They are slowed. They cannot really melee. So it's plain better. At least that's my opinion. Feel free to disagree. I mean, I have never seen incendiary grenades to be used to a great effect.
outstanding job leading the resistance, Commander.
I shortly restart XCOM2 because it starts to lag for whatever reason. I think the grenade was just too much for it. Yeah, incendiary can be really taken also for because they have a larger explosion radius, so I get that. And at the beginning they are okay, but if you compare them with the alternatives, EMP grenades, super sweet. If you have one with you, it's always a pleasure to have them. Gas grenades, I love them, dude. And plasma grenades, also fine. So all of these grenades kind of outperform. If you look at acid grenades, if you really have problems with big armor, they are super good. I mean, they are just ground solid for armor penetration. Sick. I don't see the same niche for the burning grenades. Good. Reduce contract costs. Comment from the chat, XCOM loves to bug out if you keep running it for too long. Yeah, I have seen it as well, so it was necessary to restart it. Good, let's get some more intel here, and we now finally have contacts again, so I'm thinking to get this intel, and afterwards we go for more countries. Good, so that's blue screen protocol. In my opinion, one of the most worthwhile investments. EMP upgrade, mwah. Toto banner, blue screen rounds, probably some of the best, if not the best rounds, together with armor penetrating rounds. I haven't tested them versus gatekeepers as well, but we certainly could give it a try. I mean, I'm also up for a little bit experimentation. Next up, we go for the Wrath suit. The grappling hook is very good.
I'll send word when the project is complete. Hey, Commander.
And I would like to build one item because we can now go for blue screen rounds. And oh yeah, I'm going to take one. We do have armor penetration rounds, so I take a mixture as long as we do have the two snipers. One is going for blue screen rounds, the other one for armor penetrating rounds. But for mechanical targets, these guys are the king of the hill. And I'm thinking also to go for EMP bomb. But we do have haywire already, the rounds. Let's not use it for now. But it's something to consider. All I'm saying, guys, is if you have room to sneak in an EMP bomb, in my opinion, it's worth it. They can stun and disable bigger targets.
Strategic resource located.
Question from the chat: AP rounds for Grenadiers with shredding is useless, right? Not necessarily. They will do shredding and deal the damage itself. The reason for AP rounds, why they are so good, is that you don't even need to apply the shredding in the first place. Yeah, gatekeepers are super odd, but we are currently not encountering them. That's the reason why I don't use it as of now. So make contact here would cost us too much intel. Do we have enough supplies to build this tower here? The answer is yes. What's the alternative? Can we build one here? No, that's not working out. How much would this be? Also 160, not going to work out. So, what? Let's build a radio relay here.
Course for Western United States.
Advent incorporates Viper poison into their weaponry. We don't want to get hit in the first place anyways, so yeah, why not? Let's continue not getting hit in the first place. Oh yeah, so he's now adept and he got his inspirability. Let's continue training. Domination, greater the rest, so that's mind control for those who haven't seen it so far. And it is pretty OP. Retaliation counter reduced by 2 weeks. And we got an extraction. Scientist plus 100 intel. Scientists never heard. And I would say 100 intel is also fine.
West Asia.
Solace is nice, man. Solace is nice. I'm a big fan of Psi operatives overall. But I don't want to bore you with too much psionic play, because the missions will then no longer be us engaging the enemies, but rather us completely stomping them like we did in the last fight. And I still want to retain a little bit of a challenge, so I keep them back so they can train for the harder missions. So we have a very difficult mission. We need to extract. We want to get the blue screen rounds. I am thinking about his weapon upgrades. I like the advanced autoloader, don't get me wrong. But I would even like a improved extended magazine more. Advanced stock. That's just a normal expanded magazine. Damn, we have no advanced expanded magazines, or even superior magazines. That sucks. Okay, anyways. Thinking about it's VIP extraction, so snipers are holding us back a little bit. I do agree Solace is a very good ability. I am a big fan of Stasis as well, because it just controls the flow of the combat so much more. Non-resistible, crowd control, just an immense advantage. I don't know, I can't decide. I guess we'll remove her for now. And we get another ranger in. The ranger can take the blue screen rounds in case we will find something that is threatening. I just want to have a little bit more mobility and movement. That's all. But yeah, other than that, it's the same team. Alright, here we go.
Sky Ranger deployed.
We're in the pipe. 5x5.
Recon picked up a weak
I'm pretty happy, by the way. Let's do the introduction first. Welcome to